Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. How are you? I am Mr. Cellophane. I'm trying to figure out what is... Something's causing, like, that line on the background behind me. Is it it could be my comforter. Anyway, not important. Hello, everybody. How are you? Nikel Tuglo, I don't remember him. Must have been one of the guys that was presented to us by our director of football. We are hopping back in. It is now January of 2025 in game, and we are... That is bright, isn't it? I brighten the light a little bit, and now it seems to be like washing everything out, but whatever, it is what it is. Let's drop that back down to where it was. We have that long-awaited cup match coming up against FC Rodange. Then Bettenborg, who was at the top of the table early on in the season. They now currently sit firmly in 10th. We are coming off of a recent run of poor form that we've quote-unquote fixed. We had a 3-0 win and a 4-0 win. And then we followed that up with a 0-0 draw. So, looking at the glass half full side, is we have 3 clean sheets in a row. Hopefully we can continue that trend. We're probably going to make a few changes to the lineup for this cup draw. We are taking on a team in our league, but it is a team that we have very handily defeated in the past. But I hope you had a fantastic Monday. Mine was... it was another super cold day here. And super cold days just... I don't love them. That must be the shadow being cast from the light by the comforter. All right, we're going to use the suggested squad for now. We are heavy favorites in this match against Rodange. This is the 4th round of the Luxembourg Cup. We've already been drawn into the quarterfinals. We get past Rodange. We are taking on a team from the division below us, so that is very good. Hey, that boys is crazy. Hello, how are you? Welcome into the stream tonight. Glad to see you're here early. Also, welcome everybody who has been watching so far on the YouTube as well. 203 subs on the YouTube side. Very excited about that. Thank you all very much for your support. And I decided to change the front light to red in honor of our time here in Luxembourg at Swift HESPERANGE. This is our first and potentially only season here. And the only reason I say that is so far the board has been very, very reluctant to give us anything that we want or need. But I have fresh coffee. I've got my first, my primary iced tea. I do have an auxiliary. Hey, Aldedinga. Hey, not me. How is everybody? Welcome in. Aldedinga, I did not see your going live notification until right before I went live. So I apologize for not hopping on and checking out your stream this afternoon. Well, maybe this evening for you, this afternoon for me. But I appreciate you coming back after coming in with the raid yesterday. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate all of the support that we get across from Twitch and YouTube for our FM25 content here. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. I think Aliui is going to get the start in this match. How am I? I'm a little tired, to be perfectly honest with you. Not that I typically am not. Just a little wiped. Oh, his some of the sharpness of these guys is way, way, way down. Martens and Bemba Amamu getting the start. Minoline, no, we're going to have Mustashi play. At least in the beginning. Let's bring Minoline onto the bench. We have Mustier, so I think we're covered in the midfield. Oh, do we really need 2 center backs? No, let's get Morin back in. You did the first season of a rebuild. Really good. Finishing first. Wait, you did the entire first season on stream? Bouncing around League 1, 2, trying to keep a job? Keeping a job isn't my problem. Having the desire to stay with the job, that is the problem. So Tom FM is our goalkeeper for the cup, so we're going to continue on with Weekly. It's going to be Martin Zimbemba, Amamu, and Mustashi with Skenderovic and Valente in the midfield. Sadie on the left wing with Umpai on the right, DeVille and Aliawi up top. I'm the best. I am by far the best. I am probably one of the most mediocre football manager players in the creative space. But that's why Not Me keeps coming back, because he knows he always has something he could teach me. We're the favorites, so... No, I don't want to thrash my arms. We're going to pump our fists. Got to charge this team up. Make them feel like the winners that they are. No, I'm not miles ahead. I got to tell you, it's all an illusion. It is most likely simply because I just play this game a lot. I wonder how many hours I really have played this game. I guess I could total up the length of all of the streams. And then, well, I'd have to figure it out based on the YouTube content, because obviously that's edited. Yes, finally we get the ball back. Second time of asking. Pie. Mustashi DeVille coming deep. Playing it across. Afonso up ahead. Aliui. There's 2 men on him, so I'll lay it off for Sadie. Nice move. Aliui shot. Save made. And Pie blocked. Skenderovic, though, gets it back into the box. And Pie. Miles tucking in up there. Aliui blocked. DeVille. Long possession here. And it ends with a terrible shot by Afonso. Oh, Lord of mercy. I think just the thing with FM is you got to find what you're comfortable with. And so while it seems like my tactics generally work, there's nothing really special about them. It just... I found a way. I just found a way, like as a formula for success based on the teams that I have. And this save's actually a little different because, well, we've created a new tactic for each. That was their first shot on goal, of course. Every time we go to a new team, we create a new tactic because we have a different set of personnel. Why does it feel like we're playing so narrow? Is it because we have the inverted fullback? Afonso. Oh, Sadie with a step, and Sadie will score. Mustafa Sadie. Well, if you're facing Villa away, that's money for you. I mean, at your level, not your level as a player, but your managing level. Really, the cups are just a way to get playing time for players, see what you got. Obviously, test your team against better competition, potentially. And to make some money. So if you're away at Villa, that should be a nice haul. It's raining. Aliou save made. Martins across. Bounced about before finally cleared. Well, I mean, are you going to fill the building? I mean, how? I don't know how well Aston Villa is going to travel for that. I mean, we're playing in a cup match. We're on the road. It's 198 players. Fans. Players. What the hell am I talking about? So, Zonic scored in the 8th minute. Musa Sadi got us back even 2 minutes later. But at the end of the day, we are definitely falling short of our expectations. Well, that's good. So you should make a healthy gate receipt, especially if you don't normally fill up the stadium. Yeah, I'm going away from the red because since I'm wearing the red kit, it's kind of getting in the way. That's a little bluer than I thought it would be. There we go. More purple. Get there. All right, Aliawi coming back. Why is Mustashi in that position? Why is Skenderovic just kind of standing around? All right, one back. Let's go. Joris to DeVille. Skenderovic, acres of space. Come on, let's start making some runs or something, boys. Martins, Alioui trying to go around the side. Sadie picks it up. He's got a lane. He's got a shot, and he's got his second of the night. Now I feel better. Now we just need to hold on to it. Assist for Aliui. Mpai not having the greatest game. Let's bring Paul Ayango in his place. Valente and Skenderovic are both playing pretty well. So Charles Morin will come in place of Skenderovic. Sadie corner. DeVille flicks it on and in. And even though there's still 20 minutes left, starting to breathe a little bit easier at the Stade Jos Philpart. And they immediately show us an opposition highlight. Oh, glad I gave Morin those minutes. Onside? Aliui? Onside? No. I thought he was off, but you can always hope. Oh, that was me in Croatia. It was ridiculous. I had like 7 players that were getting offers like every single day. Our January window has just opened. We may need to trim the squad a little bit, I think. Oh, great flick on header. Aliui in one-on-one with the keeper, and finally scoring his 17th goal of the season. What a header by DeVille. I've already finished my coffee. I'll have to get some more in a little bit. Not just yet. Oh, look at the 6'9" frame of Florian Vigli. He's been solid. He has not looked out to sea in this match as he has in a couple of other. Like the goal he gave up would have been given up no matter who was in net. DaCosta across. Mustashi clears it. Neves Estevez from range. Well, one could argue, Aldi, that for the rebuild, he might do better being sold. His value to the outside world could be greater in terms of players you could then bring in. What an assist by DeVille. Paulianga with his 10th. Springtide. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Bring us up to 911. 911. That is the second assist of the match, I believe, for Maurice DeVille. So he's got a goal and 2 assists. Oh, yeah, nothing Bigley could have done there. Yeah, so it is OTI-esque. We are incorporating the same restrictions that Matt puts on as far as the European finalists. We have added a restriction of our own, which is we cannot obtain more than 1 coaching badge per club. DeVille got him for a hat trick of assists. All right, can we not? I think it was offside. Oh, Vigley makes the save anyway. I mean, I love a journeyman. I've done journeyman saves before. I haven't done it with these twists in the past. I just during the summer, I think it was, I was watching the old Outcast icons, and I was like, hey, I like that. I like that idea. Well, as long as you're not being short-sighted, that's all I'm trying to warn about. And I know it's rich coming from me because we got 12 grand from that one. And we've got AS Colmar Berg, currently sitting 3rd in the Promotion de Honneur. And I agree with DeVille being awarded with the player of the match. Yeah, I know it's rich coming from me because I tend to hold on to players longer than I should. Second tier of North Macedonia got promoted, and then you were in first, but you jumped to a regulation threatened team in the 3rd season in the top flight of Azerbaijan. Love it. We started in the 3rd tier of Hungary. Spent 1 year, we finished out the season. See, I love this kind of save. I definitely fell in love with Build a Nation. We're doing a Build a Nation with Croatia, where I will be giving an update on YouTube. It's just a matter of actually getting my crap together. All right. Do we have players who are wanted? Anthony Sadin is wanted in the league. Musa Sadie is wanted. Oh, by Saudi. Probably not going to offer very much. He's got 11 goals, 7 assists. He is 3rd on the team in league goals. See, Andy Middleline. He's out. He's one of those out of contract players. Only 6 foreigners in the matchday squad. Yeah, well, that's what makes it fun. It's succeeding with teams that you don't think you can. You renewed 2 important players for at least the next 2 seasons with a release clause. That is the other challenge, is finding competent players. All right, Ambry is like our main guy. Let's sort by the agreed playing time. Ambry is a star player. And most of these guys are under contract through at least next year. Those who are not are Diogo Silva, Anthony Sadin, Dominic Stoltz, who, in my opinion, can go. So the players that I would get rid of, or I would have no problem getting rid of, I should say, aren't going anywhere. Well, we can only have 9 foreigners total, and the only ones who don't count as foreign are either French or Portuguese, or of course Luxembourgy. They only had 1 center back at the club. Yeah, I think EA kind of screwed the pooch on that one. All right, see, Charles Morin can go. All of these youngsters. Bruno Leao, he's wanted as well. He's another youngster. See if we can get some development out of those guys. Lucas Correa. Transfer status. Let's transfer list him. Oops. Oh, he's out of contract, so it really doesn't matter. Musier we brought in. Martins has been a very, very important backup. Diogo Silva. Let's transfer list him. He doesn't have a ton of value right now. And honestly, Alden Skandarovic has been kind of ticking me off. And already end of contracts for Diogo Silva. Okie dokie. Eight games unbeaten in the Cup is a new Cup record. I guess we won the Cup last year. I feel bad for Stevie Chill. Like, we may need to pare down our wingers in the hopes of getting him a little more playing time. Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it at all. It looks like it was created in like a Photoshop tutorial class, you know? You know, like a 1-hour intro to Photoshop. Just make it Taylor Swift. I feel like I would get in trouble for that somehow. I do too sometimes. Now, the reason I picked this team is they were already competing in Europe when we join them. Please, please, please. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Don't make me leave. Training. I want training. The number of players who are training well is diminishing. And I don't think this is working. We're having a minimal effect on our team at this point. How about we pat on the shoulder? Nope. Somehow feel like it made that worse. At least they end up pleased at the end of the day. Yeah, so I mean, we got the National C out of Tatabánya, which was our first team, but we can't seem to get the National B out of this team. Now, to be fair, they've also been... Now, there was one coach that was, I guess, already on a training course when we took over, because we got the notification that he completed it. But every time that we've asked for courses for our coaches, that has also gotten turned down. So I can't see myself staying if the board isn't going to invest in my future. Which can only well, I mean, it doesn't only benefit them, but it does benefit them while I'm here. I will be a better coach for these players. And I don't understand why they can't see that. Why they're refusing to see that. Winless Sirens hit a new low. Read more. 18 games without winning is a new Maltese Premier League record. Now, they did win their first match and have drawn 8 of those 18. So they are safe from relegation. Ha 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 ha. Asking for a longer contract? So you think I should ask them for a new contract first? I hadn't really thought about that because I don't want to commit to them until they commit to me. See how things go during the season, see if maybe they come to their senses. Yeah, I try not to... I try not to do that. I mean, we got nice new connections now. I try to stay... I do try to stay focused on the team that I am managing at the time. Unless things are going monumentally badly. I tend to, and this may need to change for this save, I realize. I tend to take a first job. Obviously, that's a stepping stone. Which I then move to a second job. Potentially a third before I pretty much rely on other teams headhunting me. Ooh. The form team talk worked. It does. That is true. Wow, look at all the guys they have back. Paul Iongo says, who cares? Mustachi, back post. Save made, and Ombre getting his own rebound once again. He's done that a number of times so far this season. And a minute 45 into this first half. Mustachi to Ombre, and then back to Ombre from Minsart. Sorry, did I say minute 45? Minute 41. It's 1-0, Swift HESPERANGE. I just feel like this way we are going to have to make more sideways moves than we would like first goal for Sean Johansson. I mean, that was just unlucky. Unlucky. Let's see how this build-up is working here. Like, I feel bad having so many talented guys on the team and not being able to play them all at once. Like, I'm thinking I got Zinga in there, who has been great, but DeMille just had the game of his life. I can only play one. Rashid Alioui. His scoring boots are back. Goals in back-to-back matches. He now has 18 on the year in all competitions. And not much Minsart could do about it. Zinga. Oh, left foot, but right in the breadbasket of Minsart. And that's why I don't want to move. I don't want to not get a badge here. Because then it just means that there will be another stepping stone. Above and beyond the stepping stones we normally would have. Mustachi chipping it forward. Can't get it past Simon. And here comes Bettenborg. Oh, this is like me playing defense in FIFA. Oh, saving. Oh, great ball forward. Ayango into the middle. Al Huey, though, taking off the ball. Chip for it. Oh, Ayango, but he's offside. Corner. Let's go, guys. All right, let's stay focused. Oh, Luca Ferrara is anxious. I like Luca Ferrara. He is a very talented player. But he is starting to become a bit of a pain in the ass. Like I feel like he needs more constant validation. Like just a little bit too much validation. All right, so let's get DeVille in there, and we're going to bring Valente. He's nervous. Why is he nervous? Fine, you won't play. We're going to bring Skenderovic in. See, I was about to say something super dangerous. Does it really rain this much in Luxembourg? Anybody know what the climate of Luxembourg is like? Like, I feel like this is like 6 matches in a row. I guess it's better than snow, considering it is January, but... I mean, we are playing at home, so it doesn't really need to go anywhere. Amamu is just very tired right now. In the middle, and Minsar... Oh, penalty! DeVille hits the post. Ayango, what was that? Oh, God. Fine, I'm going to bring in the nervous guy. Boom, boom, boom. Was he offside? No, it's going to be a corner. Let's go, Afonso. Let's just add to this lead and put this one beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh. And the highlight continues. Oh, that's because we won it back. Aliawi takes it in, sends it across. Paul Ayango. It's not going to count. Ayango once again. Offside. So what's that? 5 in a row now. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I said Aliui, Aliawi, Aliui. Do we just rename him and make it simpler on me? And we're still tied up top because DeLange won again. 2-0 over Rossing. Jeez. Rename him sometimes. Why? I work with a woman, has a very short last name. It's CHRZ. I just call her Lori Novals. Whilst we appreciate that it's a very valid thing you want to do, we fear that bettering yourself could lead to a bigger club coming in for your services. We're therefore inclined to say no. This is the third time. We're going to discuss it with the board again. I think it would be beneficial for the club. We don't believe it would be beneficial for you to undertake a course right now. In the future, please do not waste our time with things like this. Now, again, to their credit, they're saying no to our other coaches as well. The fact that they shut us down in the way that they did, though, that is what is bothering me right now. Not even allowing for that discussion. And I can't make, well, I guess I can't make, I just made board requests. And it's been the same way. Now, last time they did allow us to at least try to convince them. They were unconvinced and actually got a little ticked off at us because we pushed. Maybe if we ask for a longer contract, they'll agree. And then if they don't, then we leave at the end of the season. That's why I have no homegrown players here. I'm unable to do anything. I just don't have. I don't think I have anybody. And you saw our youth intake. Was it our youth intake or our youth intake preview? Maybe I'm having Croatia flashbacks again. Spoiler alert, the youth intake absolutely sucked. Right now, it sucks. And the worst part was we had, was it top 4 in Europe? It was like the second or third. We had the second or third best youth setup. Like that list that comes out every year, the top 10 youth systems. We were up there. We're not getting jack crap. Kenny mixtape. It's no better than anyone we already have, is he? I want my registration. Did I register Herman? I feel like I did. I did. Okay, good. But I'm very hesitant right now to build for the future. Oh, yeah. But I'm getting that with a top tier system. You saw the youth intake preview for this save. We have 18 in youth recruiting. Let's see if they'll give us a new contract. We're currently doing everything they wanted us to do. No loans. It's brutal, man. Are they developing enough for you, though? I guess that's the big question. Are you kidding me? Your job performance thus far hasn't deserved an early extension. Less than 6 months left on my contract, by the way. We want to see more out of you to warrant us committing you to a longer term deal. How about you go... We threaten to leave? That's basically threatening to leave. I believe in this vision for success that this club has and want to work with the young talent we are producing. I mean, I'm not going to threaten my job. I'm not threatening my job. I like being at the top of the table. I like winning. But come on, man. How I've never been turned down when asking for a new contract before. Tata Banya was begging me to re-sign with them. Begging me. To the point where I went to resign and they're like, they called a meeting because they wanted to make sure I was really sure and that there was nothing they could do to tempt me to stay. This was the first song to be recorded for the Thriller album, by the way. Wait, this was the one that was on Thriller, right? Or was it The Girl Is Mine? Oh, it was The Girl Is Mine. My bad. This was on Paul's album. I'm sorry, I just gave a piece of trivia that was incorrect. Bad streamer. All right, so 2-1, not the greatest result. Still very solid. Oh, I couldn't do kits for chifflage? Oh well. Two of the biggest stars in the world just deciding, let's get together and make a song. I was about to ask everyone how their weekend was. Forgetting it's Monday. Fernand LaRoche. Oh, really? Our chairman is retiring. This could be a very good thing. Who is Marvin Choquet? I think I ask this question every time his name pops up. I'm fearing that we are not going to get a lot of business done. Absolutely no interest in Charles Morin. I'm sure a good player, but nope, didn't mean that. I meant that. How about Ali Wee? Ali Wee. Oh, I'll just call him Old McDonald. How about that? Ooh, telling them that we were going to lose our space at the top of the table did not really inspire. But I'm talking to the defenders and all my attackers are like, yes. I mean, I could just call him by his first name, Rashid. Well, I think Old McDonald works. I have a feeling Mbemba is going to be suspended sometime soon. Dudelange is already winning 2-0, so they've actually supplanted us at the top of the table as things stand right now. So a draw is not going to be enough for us unless Mondorf mounts a pretty massive comeback. Come on. Get the pressure on. Sprite. Oh, Skenderovic takes over. Couturier, Zinga. Out wide. Ambry. Acres of space ahead. Squares it and an error on Zinga puts it home. 13th goal of the year for the striker, and it's 1-0 HESPERANGE. I do love the crashing of the net that seems to happen. I mean, we are playing a 4-2-4. 4-1 now, Dudelange. But because of goal difference, we do remain on top. Meanwhile, Old McDonald not having the greatest game. Neither is Musa Sadie. Old McDonald shot blocked. Cisse clears it. Rodriguez. Uh-oh. And we have lots of guys back, but they're just slicing through us right now. Hair to Cisse. Sprite. Had a runner, puts it through. Satan gets a hand on it and directs it outside of the goal and out. It will be a corner, though, for Chifflange. Near post sent in. Amamu says no. Another corner. Like, the defense has been good, but they're applying more and more pressure. Popped up. All right, good. Zinga, Amamu. Skenderovic is another one I've had like 2 or 3 different pronunciations of. Old McDonald. Sadie. Oh, he's got cutting Couturier, and Clement Couturier with his 4th of the year doubles the Swift Esperange lead. It's now 2-0. I do so love it when the midfield gets involved. All right, let's replacements. Ayango up top. Sadie. Oh no, I don't have it. How did I not put any wingers on the bench? Like, seriously, Skenderovic is going to come out in place of Afonso Valenti. And yellow card trouble for Mbemba. Take advantage of Diogo Silva while he's still on. Slow roller up by Beckmeyer. Oh, that was a terrible play by Bayala. Ambry looking for Zinga. Couturier's got it. Ayongo drives and Beckmeyer makes a massive save. Sadie dealt with by Conte. They've only managed 2 shots on goal this entire match. Play Martins out of the position. Who cares? Bit of a rest for Mustashi. Sadie in. Zinga! Oh! At least it was a striker this time. I'm trying to remember. Have we ever scored a bicycle kick on stream? We've certainly had more than our fair share of attempts. Kacha. Oh, good ball into Mahdi. Ali Mahdi. Makes it 2-1. Demand more for the 5 minutes of extra time. But 6 consecutive non-losses. I can never think of the best way to say it. 6 unbeaten. So we had a nice long streak to start the season. Hit that rough patch where we picked up a couple of losses. But ever since, unbeaten in 6 on the bounce or on the spin. Do those terms mean the same thing? I feel like they're interchangeable, but I don't know. So Shiflange remains in 4th place on 37 points. The European places are really starting to shape themselves up with 10 matches left to go in the season. 46 points at the top. Nothing separating us besides +5 on the goal difference scale. Big question. All right, Titus Patange is next. I believe they're bottom of the table or close to it. Player of the match for the midfielder Couturier. Love it. 5 unbeaten. I thought it was 6. Okay, it's 5. I was getting ahead of myself. Joaquin Cato we looked at. Kenny Mixter we were just looking at. Kenny Mixter might be a nice player to have around. But I still don't think he's better than what we've got. And Malcolm Ragnon, currently on loan from Souchon Montbéliard. He's just okay. I really wish you could filter this list so we can only look at the players. How is this outsider scouting? Oh, because he's not in Luxembourg. So we can only look at the players that we can actually use. Is that Portugal? It is. So he's at Alverca. And we really need these unattached guys who also just happen to be from France, Portugal, or Luxembourg. Like Kevin Mercier, didn't we bring him in? We looked at him. He did not join us. He was at Bologna. We tried. Abdoulaye Keita. He's a quick bugger. Would he make a good Carolero, though? Undecided. It's possible. He's also 31 years old. It's a mistake. He's currently out of contract. I don't know. I don't feel an overwhelming sense of needing to do business here in January. And a big reason of that is we're finally getting all of this put together. Now, if only we could raise our reputation Best way to do that would be with a coaching course, which we can't get. 31 wins, 11 draws, 5 losses out of 47 matches. So we've managed 31 matches so far here in our time at Swift Esperange. 126 goals for, plus 66 goal difference. That's fairly impressive. But I will argue, and yes, I am aware of that. I would argue that what would make a league win easier would be a coaching badge and a little bit more respect from my players. Not having the respect of the players is what is hurting the most. Me personally. And I don't understand how the board or the chairman, I'm not even going to blame the board. I think the blame falls squarely on Fernand. Oh, man, sorry about that. Who did you lose him to? PSG? All right, Bryce Nuguay, loan offer from Vilts with a fee. Now, we brought him in for free. He hasn't really gotten an opportunity, but he didn't really, like, super impress. There is an optional future fee attached. We can always find somebody else. I mean, it's not a terrible offer. Let's go back up to 10 and 20, and they dropped this. You play Esperange in the next... Really? Are you in the preliminary rounds of the Champions League? Your boy GMB, thank you very much for the follow. That's kind of funny. This is a team I'd never heard of. We're loaning him out. That's an optional fee. He's not playing for us. Or are you asking you beat them 18-1? So you played them 2 years in a row in the Champions League. That's impressive. We beat everyone we were in the Europa Conference League. And we made it to the fourth qualifying round. We just lost to Basel 5-3 on aggregate, I want to say. Oh, you're in San Marino. What's changed is because I'm just not really rotating around. I've got 10 matches left in the season. I feel like I can find another one of him by the time I actually need another one of him. If I'm even staying. We've been denied 3 times now for a coaching badge. And being in first place in the league and almost getting to the league phase of the Europa Conference League was not enough to earn ourselves a new contract. You were 1 win away from the knockouts last year. Impressive. With a San Marinese team. Or are you playing with San... Are you playing in San Marino or with San Marino? Isn't San Marino a team in Italy? Or am I thinking of something else? Trey Flory in San Marino. Got it. Yes, we can transfer list Dominic Stoltz. Now, where do Trey Flory sit normally? Or are they one of the few teams that are actually in the Italian pyramid? No loans are allowed in Serie D. Really? Souleymane Traore made his debut for Malaga. I just love when I see like our old saves, like news on those teams, pop up. And I know we're having some stuttering issues with the video. I apologize. Flyers are getting trounced by the Penguins right now. Oi! All right, Bryce is, let's delay that because you know what? You're right. You can't loan foreign players, and since Victor is based in San Marino but play in Italy, you can't loan anybody worth your while. So wait, you can't. So for you, even though you're in Italy, foreign is considered outside of San Marino and not Italian. I would think like you could get away with Italians. Oh, got it. Now it's all starting to make sense. I've never managed in Italy or San Marino, so I don't really have a full frame of reference on how things work in those leagues. We got a ton of job offers this last go around from 5th tier Italian sides that we declined. All right, I'm gonna play Bryce. See what and if we get anything out of him. Because I think the limited time he's had has been. I mean, we kind of just picked Mbemba, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna stay with Mbemba." I don't need a British goalkeeper. I am all full of goalkeepers right now. Thank you very much. So we just took on 10. No, we just took on 4. We had 10th, 4th, now 12th, and 13th before we hit the next cup match. Oh, Anavar is back with questions. If you see a bunch of down arrows and few up arrows on the player's attributes, does this mean they're getting fatigued, or is it an attribute readjustment? You are most likely seeing that right after they play the match. Usually that means they're just fatigued. How is Dudelange doing? They are tied with us at the top of the table. We are ahead of them on goal difference. We're going to do that because we're going to get him off. So you're on. Let's get Couturier back there. Moustier coming in. Sinani drops back out of the game day squad. Stevie Chill, though, is going to come on in place of Valente. Stevie Chill has not gotten a lot of playing time recently. Really need to build that up. And you know what? Let's put Herman on in place of Martins. We'll still start Mustashi. Yeah, lack of training. Basically losing his competitive edge is probably what was doing it. Most likely not a long-term concern. Every big team I've ended up with in FM has been a result of being headhunted. Really, guys, come on. Let's keep our run of good form going. Okay. I wish they would just show a little bit more drive. We're red and white. They're white. Shirt color, that is. Oh, it's a magical time of the year. Oh, bloody hell. So Moussa Sadie, potential knee injury. Feel like that's gonna bite us in the ass. And I was thinking about maybe he could have been the one that we sold. There aren't enough guys anymore in Serie A and B. Serie A. Serie B. Not a single highlight. One shot on goal apiece. And I'm replacing the... Oh, well, Herman's nervous too. You have the ability to make a difference. Stop being nervous. Herman's still nervous. DeVille's not nervous anymore, though, so that's good. Takes probably a good 10 years, at least. Oh, dear Lord. Who is that? Who are you? DeVille. And terrible defense by Ferrara there. And we're now losing to a bottom half team. I mean, it was a good, clear goal, but the turnover by DeVille and then the tragic defense from Ferrara. How Ferrara's still on a 6.7, I don't understand. That was almost picked off. Herman in the middle. Ayongo. Herman. Herman shoots. Herman scores! Woo! Oh, happy Christmas, Anna Barnes. Thank you for that 1,000 bits. Holy hell. Thank you so very much. I appreciate the support, man. The timing was perfect. It literally happened like right as we scored the goal. That was our first shot on target of the match. So 2 shots on target between both teams. And Dudelange is tied right now, so we need to win this match. Oh, shoot. I don't really have anyone who can play over there. Let's do that. Oh, I believe in answering questions. Hey, Riley, last night in Chicago for you. Happy holidays to you as well. Oh, Stevie Chill, fresh into the match. What a goal. Amadou heading it down off of the free kick from Old McDonald. I may not be on tomorrow night. Although I may. Really depends on... So my oldest is actually coming into town tonight. His flight lands at like 12:30. I'm not the one picking him up. So he'll be here. But he's only here until Wednesday evening. So I potentially may not stream with him here. Really depends on his schedule and what his mother has planned, really. Herman around the side. Oh, Ayongo is deep. Oh, that would have been perfect. Anavar gifting a sub to Domino Rhino. Thank you so very much for the gifted, man. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to snooze ads just for that. Although, in all of this excitement, Titus Patange is controlling the ball with less than 5 minutes to go. Mawatu in the middle, but Seaton comes up huge. DeVille around the side. Stevie Chill up the left wing. Has it taken away by Rotaire. Won by Bensi. Ahead, DeVille. Chill. Goal. What an inspired substitution. Bringing in Stevie Chill. Great ball forward by DeVille. Oh, you know what? Has that happened? I don't remember. I don't think that's happened to us. I have heard of that. It's only for fake players. They're not going to have, like, Kevin De Bruyne come out as gay. You have, Riley, so you have missed it. We are at Swift Esperange in the top flight in Luxembourg. We left Tatabanya after that one season. And we took over a team that was playing in European competition. So our first 6 matches in charge were in the Europa... 7, actually. Our first 7 matches in charge were in the Europa Conference League. Dudelange, though, did manage to pull out a victory because, of course, they did. 1-0 over Rosport. Musaki scoring in the 71st minute. So we are still tied at the top of the table. Meanwhile, very quietly, Progress is only 2 points behind. We have 9 matches remaining in the regular season. Injury worry for Sadie. That means he's going to be out for a while. Man of the match is Stevie Chill, of course. 6 unbeaten for us. Wait. He's injured. 5 to 8 weeks. Oof. 8 mil to buy one of my strikers from Hajduk. Who'd you buy? Of course, there's a chance I don't know who it is. These guys are highly recommended players, none of whom I can sign without a cost. Somebody played him at a... Oh, Marko Ristovic. 17 jumping reach, 14 finishing. Wouldn't cost a dime. Although probably pretty pricey. I mean, he's 23. Like, I don't need him. But we don't often see... We don't often see blue attributes around here. 10 goals in 42 appearances in Iceland. Oh, Patro Eisden. Where is Patro Eisden? In Belgium. The Belgian amateur. He can't score in the Belgian amateur division. Why would I bring him here? But somebody at least once played him as a left back. Oh, 6 unbeaten. In this 6 unbeaten, we have made absolutely zero progress on the table. All right, now's as good a time as any. I'm going to go refill my coffee. We are not going to advance forward. Yeah, there's the... We're going to lose him through injury. That's right. We've got Iyungo. We've got Mpai. We've got Erman. We've even got Clement Couturier. I forget that Couturier really can play anywhere. I love that he's half Madagascarian. Managerial support is still in the red. Oh, it hurts my brain. All right, hang out, everybody. Enjoy the music currently on Men at Work. Thank you for joining me on YouTube as well, everyone on Twitch. Hang out for just a moment, and we'll be right back. I could use a vacation. Probably should have taken one during, my vacation, but oh well. It is what it is. But if I took a vacation, I wouldn't be hanging out with you guys. So there's always a trade-off. I am the king of the staycation. I went out to the store this evening. Went out to BJ's to do my normal shopping run. There are certain things I get there that I know I'm getting a much better deal than I would at the supermarket. But I also usually get the dog's food there. And that's specifically why I went out. Because we're running a little low. And I just realized that is the one thing I did not get. Hopefully I have enough for the next 2 days because I am not going out tomorrow. Transfer deadline is in 1 week. And we haven't done anything. I think I'm going to cancel the bid for Bryce. I think Not Me's right. Like, we need that depth. We're not going to go to the deadline day recruitment meeting. I hate those. I think those are a colossal waste of time. Because they're just going to suggest the same players they've been suggesting this whole time. Oh, I saw Lone Swoop, but it's not for any one of our players. So Minaline would not go to Strassen. You get Luca Dorati from Rossing, but wingers are... We don't really need wingers. Where is Ettert Beeson? Oh, it's in the league below. Rashid is going to consider exploring his options at the end of his contract. His contract is up the end of next year. Didn't we just sign him to a new deal? No, we did not. Where are you going to go, dude? Asking you to be loyal. Being led astray by your agent? I don't think the market's there for... the grass is always greener. We're ambitious and want to achieve great things. But I need you to be a part of that. Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. I really want you to reconsider and sincerely hope that you do. Yeah, that didn't go well. I mean, it didn't have too much of an effect. And now he's officially considering his options at the end of his contract. Can I comment on the rumors? Yeah, one of those decisions could be that he wants to stay here. We'll give that answer. Not my favorite. I mean, the point of the save is it's a journey. And I'm just feeling more and more that when these 9 matches are up, that we will need to continue our journey elsewhere. Yeah, why would I want a goalkeeper from a bad club? Adnan Haddad. He's Syrian. Why would I wait? That would be a waste of a foreign spot. Absolute waste of a foreign spot. So I do have a question for you. So if I were to stream tomorrow night, would y'all be here? Or are there Christmas plans afoot? Christmas Eve plans afoot that would preclude you from being able to hang out on stream? Anavar would be here, not me, wouldn't be able to be here until late. That's fair. So, hi Bruins, how you doing? So, funny thing was, so I just had some YouTube stuff going on in the background, just while I was hanging out earlier, and the VOD for second yellow card Sunday stream came on, and it literally, like, I wasn't paying attention. I had walked away. It was when I was at the store. It was actually still running. And literally when I sat down and put my headphones back on, it was at the part where he was telling you that you will find your pog. Well, then it's all, see, it all worked out for the best though, Bruins, because then you could be here. See? Silver lining to everything. Günther Fürth has just hired themselves a new manager. Oh, look, we're hung up again. January 30th. It's one of those tough times. Wow, Sadie is now Luxembourgy. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't hear the beginning of the conversation, but I did hear him try to pump you up. All right, so we've canceled the loan deal. I would have been more apt to loan him out if it didn't have the clause. And the semifinal draw for the Luxembourg Cup coming before the quarterfinal match. Is match sharpness tied to fitness? No, it's not. The fitness is the fitness attribute is more recovery after a match. It's going to take more than 2 matches to achieve match sharpness, regardless of who the player is. Match sharpness just comes from the playing of the matches. It does not really come from training. One thing I'm curious about is if the training benefits the players you have in your team more than just in general. Like, does your starting 11 benefit more from your training than your bench, and does your bench benefit more than the players not on? I was watching Zealand's video about playing Football Manager in Excel, and that subject came up. And it's something that I have started to wonder about. Not worry about, but wonder about. If maybe I should be setting the lineup after each match rather than the day of. If that will benefit the individual players more or not. Like, does my starting 11 benefit more from the training sessions by being in the starting 11 than they would if they were just on the bench? They don't. They should. Because I feel like the idea was brought up. So Zealand did a video where he played, because they would be getting more time and focus in training. And that's just what I was wondering. If that's confirmed, then that's confirmed. I won't worry about it. I'll just keep doing things the way I've been doing them. All right, they want us to rotate for Fola Esh, but I think we're going to rotate in the cup instead. Well, then that makes sense that it doesn't work that way in Football Manager. But I mean, I guess the point is that they know who's playing long before it's announced to the general public. Still just average. I don't think this is ever going to get any better than this. Not until we win something. All right, we've given it some time. Maybe these guys won't be so cranky about being praised. All right, Zinga, he's normally a cranky one. Amamu's in great spirits. How's Paula Yango feeling? Slightly positive. Moustier, 1 assist in 3 matches, 713 rating. He's definitely done well for us. Maybe at some point. There are million stories from past pros about how they showed up to a hotel the day before a game and learned that they weren't starting. Speaking of which, now you know I have no love on this channel for Manchester United, but Marcus Rashford basically being left out of, like, on the outs, just feels very, very odd to me. Like, I feel like he's being hard done. Oh, I wouldn't be. I would hope he would force it at this point. But what is Amorim's system? Like he hasn't played the same team twice. So yeah, I understand he's still trying to figure it out. It ain't working right now. And that's something that I don't understand. I don't understand how coaches can be so inflexible with the way that they play that they will try to shoehorn the way they do things to the team that they have. And B, why they are not more flexible and why a team would hire a coach that employs a system that does not complement the players that they have in place. Especially a team like Man U that has spent or, has so much financially invested in the side. And I agree, they need a complete rebuild. I also find it a little funny that there are plenty of teams out there that would love to have these players. Well, I mean, that is the fault of... That's the fault of Man U's management. I mean, ownership and whatnot. All right, let's get Mbemba back in there. Couturier and Moustier, I kind of liked them together. Couturier's been massively solid for us. Your 6'8" center back has 2 goals and 2 assists in the match. Love to hear that. Amamu, we may be without him in the next match. And part of me doesn't want to start Old McDonald, just the way he's been training. We're going to put Stevie Chill up top. Stevie Chill is going to get the start. Future target forward. Love it. Okay, the forum team talk kind of worked. Not with everybody, so let's supplement, shall we? Hey, red and white versus red and white. God, I love this. Meanwhile, Dudelange has Rodange, and we know Rodange is just tragic. We need Dudelange to draw. All right, Ombre lining up the free kick. Off of the crossbar and in. Oh! Off of the wall and in. Albert Jurikovic credited with the own goal, but it's Swifties 1, Fola Esh 0. How did this get, locked? There we go. Otherwise, it's a very even match. aside from the possession numbers, shots on goal, shots on target, XG, all fairly in the same range. Dudelange is winning 1-0 as well. Progress is losing. He kind of was time wasting. I agree with you there, Sean. He was putting our team in the best position they could. We had the last 6 shots on goal as well. I think we can find another gear. Go prove that you can make a difference. 1-0 is your score after 45. Dudelange now with a 2-0 lead, so they're even cutting into our goal difference. Thanks so much. Well, both teams are wearing red shorts as well. Nice pick up by Zinga. Ombre ahead. Stevie Chill. Oh, what a ball through to Paul Ayongo. Stevie Chill. Oh, he was offside. Oh, that was a beautiful ball. Dag nabbit. Mustache back post. Stevie Chill picking up the goal. No doubt about whether he was onside or not. It's 2-0 Swift Esperange. Final third throw-in. So very dangerous. Beautiful assist by Mustache as well. Can we add to it? Ambry in. Ayongo can't win the header. Stevie Chill down into the middle. Cleared, though, by Montapon. Hey, David. Thanks for popping in with the emotes on YouTube. Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Oh, Zinga missed it wide. Ambry is a little tired. Ferrara's on a yellow. Let's bring Ehrman in, although he's not really a defender, but he does an admirable job in that position. And Zinga will make way for Old McDonald. Yeah, but I'm glad the Capitals lost, so... The Flyers got absolutely destroyed by the Penguins. I don't even know if that game's still going on. Old McDonald for Ambry. Oh, ha, ha, ha. But you know what? 2-0 full-time victory. I will take it. An own goal and a goal from Stevie Chill would pump up the team. And we continue our unbeaten run, which is nice. But we still only remain top of the table because of goal difference. I think Ambry is way too good for this team. For this league, not for the team. Fits in perfectly with the team. The fact that you can go to the beach. You Southern Hemisphere people really tick me off, man. It's 20-something degrees here. And you're talking about going to the beach. Unfair. Hey, Bruins, if you want to feel better about sad things, this was my wedding song. That is practically freezing. Yeah, his estimated wage is way too high. I don't think we're going to do any business. Yes, but that's centigrade, man. 20 degrees Celsius is what, like 70? No, it was not something random. I don't even know if Teenage Dirtbag was out. No time left for deals. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's no time left for deals. I'm saying that I'm not focusing on it right now. He was in Ligue 2. Then he dropped down. Was it Sheriff Tiraspol for a while before heading back to Spain in Ligue 2. And now he's here in Luxembourg. And we got him for free. Only one player of the match. I had to pump gas today in 20-degree weather as well. Should probably rest up a little bit too. Semi-final draw. Should we get past one of three teams from the division below, we will take on the winner of Progress or Racing. That'll be tough. 71.6 currently. I mean, it's December in Pennsylvania. Now, to be fair, a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2-3 years ago, it was like 65 degrees on Christmas Day. And that was just weird. $86 tomorrow for Christmas Eve. You remember doing a job near Philly before, and when you left, it was snowy and crappy, gray, end of winter kind of weather. Well, that's because you were probably driving through New Jersey. I mean, don't get me. I mean, it can be weird. We have a transfer offer for Stevie Chill. A loan offer for Stevie Chill. Yeah, I'm going to reject that. Transfer window is transfer window closes today. I remember when I was living in Boston, I remember going to work one day. I mean, to be fair, it was late October, early November. And I was working in Back Bay, which is downtown. It's kind of like just like the outskirts of like the true like center of town. For those of you who are not familiar with Boston, Massachusetts. And I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt because when I got there, it was like 65 degrees. It's gorgeous. Temperature dropped 30 degrees by the time I got done at the radio station. And I froze my ass off in the block and a half walk back to the tee. This is back before, there were cell phones, things in your pocket that would just give you the weather. Now, to be fair, I also worked technically for a news organization and should have known better. Minaline just doesn't want to go anywhere. Bad timing for a Yanga to pick up food poisoning. I feel weird not doing. Not gonna lie. I feel a little weird not doing any transfer business, but well, I wasn't living in Back Bay. I was actually living in Alston, but I enjoyed working in Back Bay. We're going to confirm the registration we had already essentially confirmed. I am good, Doggy Dog. How are you? Welcome into the stream. Thank you very much for hanging out. A mere hour and a half from you. I liked Boston. To a certain degree. Did not have the opportunity, did not take the opportunity, I should say, to go to the Garden. Well, I mean, the old Boston Garden was already closed. No, it wasn't. It was the, TD Garden. It just was no longer referred to as the Boston Garden by the time I got there. It is a lot. I love these kinds of saves. I like playing in obscure places. Oh, yeah, well, that's true. I keep forgetting that you're in the middle of the afternoon tomorrow. League 3 in Georgia. I have that loaded up. I guess I could have. Well, I didn't feel right linking to somebody else's stuff. But I did get mine from Second Yellow Card's introductory video. So I just downloaded the same leagues that he had set up. But I do like playing in the obscure places. I feel a little honestly, I feel a little dirty starting at a bigger club. Yeah, we did Everton for the beta. That's because we were doing the beta and we wanted to test out the game. And the best way to do that was being surrounded by players that I knew. Let's see what they suggest. What do you mean they don't work? What kind of issues are you having, David? All right, Mustier in the DM role with Valenti in front of him. Stoltz getting the start on the left. Mpai, DeVille and Chill. Mbemba and Amamu. Mina line with Vigli and Martin. Sure. Although I think, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get Saden on the bench instead. And Couture in place of Sinani. Which means Morin's going to lose out because I want to get Zinga back up there as well. Yeah, and honestly, the last Journeyman I did, I was a little disappointed in myself. I regret going to PSG. Had success at PSG the second year. The first year, heaven forbid, we lost 2 games. So we didn't win the league our first year at PSG. And we pissed off a lot of players as a result. We didn't win the league because Rennes had an undefeated season. They went 34-0. Whereas we went... We lost 2 somewhere along the way. But then the next year we won the league and we won the Coupe de France and we won the Champions. I think we did the quad. Because I think there was a Super Cup as well. But being at PSG with all that money just was not as much fun. Giannis Mbemba, first goal of the season, back post header off of the spot kick. Or the free kick, not a spot kick. And it is 1-0 Swifties after a minute. That's not tight offsides. Yeah, Bichetti just looked out to sea. Now, I was at Porto before that, and I felt a little dirty at Porto, but not really, because it's like, you know, Portugal is a second-tier large team. I felt a lot more satisfaction winning with Malaga and winning with Gladbach and the success we've had at Hajduk Split than I ever did at PSG. Guys, and that's what attracted me, Doggy Dog, to this like Outcast Icons type save. Well, this is orange, not red. What I like about it is that you're eliminating the teams that have already been there. You know, so it forces you to be with a big team that's not one of the big teams. Yeah, I never should have left Fulham for Arsenal. The stop at Arsenal was a massive mistake. I think I still would have gone to Porto, though. I did not enjoy Arsenal at all. Like, not 1 second of my time at Arsenal did I actually enjoy it. I loved my time at Fulham. Like, even though we got relegated that first year, we built something at Fulham. We tore it down and we did rebuild that team. All All right, Mustier's feeling a little tired. Oh, Stevie Chill's not doing it. So let's get Zinga in there. Stoltz, thank you very much for your time. Steve Ombry is coming in. And Mustier will make way for Clement Couturier. Skenderovic, while a team leader, just, yeah. Well, so the funny thing, not the fun, it's not, there's nothing funny about it. So the thing with the Fulham move, so we got there toward the end of the season. They were already relegation threatened and ended up going down. We had a ton of players that were not involved in being a part of the team in the championship. And I made the decision. It forced me to play the game in a way that I am not used to. I was, for the first time in my life, as an FM manager, I was ruthless. Anybody who said I'm unhappy that we went down, I said, fine, get out. And I did everything that I could to get rid of them. Did I keep some of those players around? Sure. But only because I couldn't move them. Like, if I didn't find takers, I kept them around. But I was still actively trying to force them out. Jadon Sancho, I don't remember all the players that I got rid of. And I brought in a number of players that I felt were just too good for the championship, into the championship. No. Oh, good Lord. And then when we got promoted, we ran through the championship. When we got promoted, if there were players on that squad that, while good for the championship, were not good enough for the Premier League, I got rid of, like, Jurgen Strand Larsen. I had him. He was a tremendous striker for me in the championship. Absolutely destroying teams left and right. But I knew he just didn't have what the hell is happening here? Like, yeah, I rotated, but I rotated with guys that, like, I do play on the regular. Or I've brought them in. All these guys have started regular season games for me. Umpai in the middle, Zinga, and Zinga does it. Ties it up. Oh, no! Yes, it forced me to squad build like Not Me does. Terrible pass by DeVille. Bad challenge. We're going to pay for it. First goal of the season. First goal of the season in the quarterfinals of the Cup. I'm putting Mustashi in the Skenderovic is coming in as well. Well, we're going to get bounced out of the Cup in the quarterfinals. Unbelievable. This performance is tragic. Well, that's going to do it. That is absolutely going to do it. This is the most... Oh. I can't believe this. I cannot believe we lost that match. I don't care if they're anxious and stressed. That was a throw the water bottle game if there ever was one. And again, this is something that needs to be fixed in Football Manager moving forward. The fact that the players reacted the way they are because we were on the road. Simply because we were on the road. Which is ridiculous. We should have won that match 3-1 and not lost 3-1. Home or away does not matter. And now we have, what, an international break here? Oop. All right, our club atmosphere went down a little bit, obviously, as a result of our tanning of the team. Managerial support unaffected either way. And the board is disappointed with our club vision progress. Yeah, guys, we're gone at the end of the year. There is a very good chance that is going to be the reason why we do not get an extension on our contract. We still have a B with the board. And the only notable criticism is about the cup. And honestly, it bothers me why the cup is so important to them. What's up, Benny? I can't believe I almost got Arsenal relegated, though. They were, what, 15th when I got fired? I wasn't there very long. Racing Luxembourg is next. You know what? I'm not going to praise their training this week. I think they need to work harder. No, you know where I'm amazed that I stayed as long as I did, at least in the beginning, was at Kasım Pasha. Our locker room atmosphere was so terrible from day one. Literally every match I played, there was a news item saying it might be my last. And because it was so abysmal, it was then hard to win matches. Now we did. We stayed up, and then I took them to Europe the next year. The Arsenal boys. How about the Arsenal Benitez? I think I lasted longer at Arsenal than Rafa did at Everton. And while I generally think that in the time that I've been supporting the club, Everton has been a little quick on the trigger. No, Ten Hag lasted longer. I was there for like 4 months, man. It was like... No, I think... Didn't I make it to Christmas? I think I made it to Christmas. But then I landed on my feet at Porto, so... Signed a player for like 90 million, and then I left for PSG like right away, and then I bought the guy that I bought at Porto for PSG. I mean, I didn't last the season, but I did survive a lot longer. Are you... Are you fucking kidding me? They have turned me down multiple times, saying they saw absolutely zero merit in giving me a coaching course to my National B license. National B. They turned down my coaching staff. And yet they send the U21 manager to get the Continental C license. I should leave right now. And the fact that I can't even ask again for another couple of months. Now I'm pissed. Part of me would be glad not to win the league with this team. I turned down better money somewhere else to come here. With their shitty badge and their asshole chairman. And yes, I did make it 2.5 hours on stream without dropping the bomb. That's an excellent question. There are managerial vacancies in the lower levels of Belgium. Well, this is a second tier side in Sarang. Some in the Vanarama National North. Ligue 2, the Dritte Liga at Hollischer, but they're in the relegation spot. Some jobs in Greece. Serie A at Kosciavit. Some decent jobs. A lot of shit. TSC currently sitting 4th in the Serbian Super League. They're in a European position right now. That would be a... no, I will not. Some in Wales still. The Spanish 2nd Division, which is like... No, that's actually the Spanish 2nd Division. That's La Liga too. See, the thing is, I'm eyeing jobs I probably could never get. All right, I'm glad that you guys are giving me all these reports on the one player I know is good. That's true. Why is this? My light is like flashing. You know, Bruins, part of me is tempted to. I'm just... Not that I'm falling out of love with the save. Okay, far from it. I am just disappointed at the direction that this club is choosing to go in. I know, I do. So I'm not like giving up. I think having a league win on my resume will certainly help. I know. I wanted to build something. I wanted to feel like I was building something. And I wanted to feel like the team had my back. And I feel like I'm starting to feel like, and I know this is conjecture and whatnot, but I'm starting to feel like one of the reasons why my managerial support is such shit is because the chairman is coming in the locker room and talking to the team himself. I do. I mean, I tried a save like this months ago offline, and I literally just I took over. I was the 2nd tier of Kosovo, midway through the season, a team that was fighting against relegation, and we went undefeated and won the league on the last day. Got promoted. And I'm like, screw it. I stayed, and I've made it like 5-6 seasons in. Just couldn't say goodbye to Trepsa 89. Yep, who cares about homegrown players? Doesn't matter to me anymore. All right, Sadie, of course, has to come out. Stop that. Go away. Ambry, Ayongo. Yeah, let's get Skandarovic. No, Couturier. He's a better player. Skenerovic is better in the role, but Couturier is a better player. Although I am going to do this. Ferrara's kind of been ticking me off. Martens and Ambry have a very... That's very strong. They have a strong partnership. This is a good partnership. This is a decent partnership. Fairly decent partnership. I had so much fun. And not that it wasn't competitive. On the contrary. It was very competitive. I didn't start running away with the league until that final season that I played through. And we were doing well in Europe, too. Like, you would think that team talk would have had a greater effect. This team has lost 7 in a row. Go beat the crap out of them. That's a thrilling view of the roof. Hey, it's raining again. There's a downpour. Morning and Merry Christmas Eve to you, my friend. Of course, for me, it's still Christmas Eve. Still Monday night here. But how you doing, Saz? Good to see you, my friend. We are discussing where we go next. We have gotten no joy from this team in asking for coaching courses. They just gave a coaching course to our U21 manager. And we asked for, so we thought that maybe one of the reasons we weren't getting the coaching course is because we only have a contract through the end of the year. Great job by Ambry. Terrible pass. Get it back, get it back, get it back. This is a goal. Oh, no. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Christmas was Christmas Eve. Or Christmas Eve was Christmas. As far as the celebrations were concerned. So we thought that we weren't getting a coaching course because we were only signed through the end of the year, so we asked for a new contract. Meanwhile, by the way, we're at the top of the table. We've been at the top of the table since the beginning. We only weren't officially at the top of the table after week 1 because of goal difference. But we were one of 4 teams that had won their first match. They turned us down. We were like 19 matches into a 30-match season, and they said we hadn't done enough. Tom Moustier! First goal of the year. Rewarding my faith in him. So I think we're going to hopefully win the league. That's the idea. Progress is playing Dudelange. And Progress is winning. So that'll put room between us and Dudelange, but it's going to move Progress into second place. If things stand as they currently are. We'll be nice to the team after we threw the water bottle after the cup loss. Yeah, we lost in the quarterfinal of the cup. I am disappointed. The board is very disappointed. We tend to, it seems, play down to our competition. And it's sad that I think that. Ooh, Old McDonald. Can't be Quintard. Quintard? Cointard? I don't know. Ombre in. Zinga. Doesn't quite get over that ball. Yeah, so this will give us that. Oh, no, Dulange's progress fell behind at some point. I must have missed that. Another goal, though, would make me feel a lot more confident. Good job by Umber getting out of trouble. Unfortunately, Old McDonald just gets right back into it. Stolen by Zinga. Throws it forward. Old McDonald. One touch. Shot off of the crossbar. You mean it's extended and not fulfilled? Because the game sucks in certain ways, and that's one of them. All right, let's move Ayongo over there. Whoop. Play Airman on the right. You would think, but then again, I present you with Football Manager. So swapping sides for Ayongo, moving Airman over to the right, and bringing in Valente as our DM. And already getting involved. Zinga looking for Old McDonald. Headed away, but Ayongo is there. Nice stutter step move. Back post Herman. Oh, it would have been fantastic. You want the Korean senior team job, but the guy in charge is actually doing well. That's a shame. I did not enjoy my one foray into international management. Good job, Saden. Come on, Mustashi. Don't dribble yourself into a cul-de-sac. Get the ball forward. Thank you. Mustier. There you go. Old McDonald. Feeds Ayongo. Can't get it past this man. Airman. Mustashi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get one more. One more. Make me feel a little more confident. Mustashi, Zinga, save made. Ayongo, onside? Onside. Paul Ayongo with the goal. Oh yeah, he was onside, most definitely. All right, looks like a free kick. Back post. Oh, Mbemba looking for his second of the year. We might have to. I think I'm going to experiment with our set piece tactics. Because... So I need to do one of two things. I need to move Mbemba to the near post or aim far post. Because Mbemba he looks so deadly over there. Like on the free kicks, we're going far post. And it paid off the one time. Almost paid off a second time. So on attacking corners, let's go for the far post. Because that is Mbemba from either side. I mean, we've gotten goals from Zinga. Iongo with the icing goal. And 5 straight wins in the league. Even better, we are all alone at the top of the table. And quite some time in between league matches now. March 1st is our next league match. So let's set up a couple of friendlies. And then I'm going to go on vacation while I pee. Let's go with multiple friendlies. No, not on Monday the 17th. Let's do Wednesday, Sunday. And then Wednesday, Sunday. What I also wish for this, for these friendlies, is I wish that you could just say, I want friendlies. Well, I guess you could. There is a way, apparently, but not a lot of money from Twa's second team here. But it is what it is. I like Red Boys Aspelt. Love that. I mean, we're a good coach. And it is sad to me that our club just doesn't recognize it. Our club doesn't treat us with the respect that we deserve. That being said, we will be back. We're going to go on holiday. We'll be back for our next match of consequence, which is on the 1st of March against Mondorf, a team that we should absolutely destroy. Of course, we've said that many, many times, and it doesn't always come to fruition. See you back in a bit. We drew a friendly 1-1. Come on, guys. We did beat Red Boys Aspelt 3-0, so that's good. Heated myself up a little more coffee. Decided not to go dip into my auxiliary iced tea. We'll save that for another time. I almost responded out loud. I received a text message. I almost responded the text message on stream. Because my brain is just completely fried. So the reason I did national team scouting when I did, David, is because I was at Malaga. And oh, that's just them accepting the friendly proposals of the matches we participated in already. We completely ignored. Skenderovich is developing concerns. Well, I'm developing my own concerns with your play, so there's that. But of course that pops up. And I'm sure the assistant manager didn't deal with it. He wants to discuss personal matters, and now we haven't because we were on vacation. We were simulating. Unbelievable. We'll scout him. He's at Dortmund too. Why am I able to scout him? How is he in our scouting range? I'm surprised it allowed me. So when we were at Malaga, we got the job in France. And we took the job just so I could take the players on Real Madrid and Barcelona that were on the French national team and run them into the ground during the international breaks. Just to try to give us a little edge. Petty? Absolutely. All right. Massive favorites in this one. So we will go with our standard lineup for this one. Well, as much as we can. Obviously, we have a player or two that is out, and we now have a better option in the midfield. Although maybe to get him off of our back. Yes, it is. It is a goat. Which, now, thank you for pointing that out, because I hadn't looked at it. They have no nickname. They're not the Goats. Which is a shame. An absolute crying shame. So it wasn't this song. It was Abacab was the first video of Genesis. My first like exposure to Genesis as a group. And I thought the coolest thing I'd ever seen in the world was the drummer as lead singer. Ajibola Adeleke. Couldn't afford him. But damn, he looks like a nice player. Now his positioning absolutely sucks and is off the ball, so maybe not. See, he's outside our scouting scope, but we could somehow scout him. Turns out they're the alpacas or something. Our managerial support is coming up. That's not a bad idea. Well, why don't I ever think of shit like that? Don't answer that. We all know the answer to that question in reality. All right, we'll put Luka back in. Couturier is going to make way for Skenderovic. Herman is injured, so he'll come off. Martin's back on the bench. McDonald and Zinga with Ambry and Ayanga with Mustier and Skenderovic. Ferrara and Bemba. Amamu and Mustashi. Mustashi. All right. Even with the one loss, we're still considered to have strong. We can't lose our lead on the table. Oh, why did I? That was an accidental click. But honestly, decent team talk. All things considered, that was a pretty good team talk. All right, we have made the tactical switch. And it did not work the first time. I guess that is the danger of going back post, is you'll get more keeper claims. We just need to hit the target much more often. What was the other... Was it Dudelange that we were offered? Or we were in the running for it, at least? Great play by Ayongo. Stepping up. Zinga. Around the side. Ayongo past his man. He's in. He shoots and he drags it wide. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Still 0-0. God. 73% possession. 10 shots on goal, 4 on target. 6 corners to 0. Oh. Dudelange is losing, though. Nope, not anymore. Aubrey. And again, Otele. Congratulations. Hopefully you have managed to keep the happiness of your team intact as well. Aubrey in the middle. Oh my God, stoned in front. Oh, Mbemba. Nice win. Ayongo to Zinga. Quickly, he's got Moustier. Into the box. Moustier with the shot. And Otele making another save. Ugh. Going back to the near post. Oh no. Terrible turnover. Terrible turnover. You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking me. You have got to be absolutely joking me, football manager. You have got to be... Berate. God damn them. And adding insult to injury, Amamu is out. The absolute worst time to lose a match. And you know what? We're at home. I'm throwing the water bottle. I don't care. You weren't very good. You were awful. You guys didn't do your jobs. If that costs us the league in the end, Yeah, we're back tied on the top because Dudelange ended up coming back to win their game. And it pulled Mondorf out of the relegation zone. Progress won, so now it's 2 points separating first and third. Two months with a broken toe. Munyai faces inquest after surprising loss to Mundsdorf. Third loss of the year, by the way. Third regular season loss of the year. And somehow that debacle is my fault because I'm the manager. Oh, for fuck's sake. You've got to be kidding me. The under 21's assistant manager is getting his Continental Pro. And they won't grant us our National B. I have to keep my eye on the prize and just know that how key it will be for us to get the reputation boost for winning the league. Otherwise, I would start applying for jobs right now. Sixers beat the Spurs, going on a nice little run here. I mean, they lost to the Cavs on Saturday. Oh, I guess I thought they had more losses coming in. I mean, they're still 10-17, but they were like 4-14 for a while there. Some like it hot. I'm becoming increasingly unhappy. Maybe it's because I'm tired, but I'm becoming increasingly unhappy with my current situation here. Dude. Bruins, you don't want me giving you the response I'm about to give you. Is this Duran Duran singing White Lies? It is. Wait, what does this talk about cheating? Don't even get me started on the process. Oh, believe me, I want to. coming in my stream and rubbing salt in my wounds. Okay. Okay, so now that... I realized that was more of a Patriots reference than a knock at the Sixers. I thought originally it was a knock on the Sixers. They're unhappy with training at the moment. Like I care. Well, we're getting Musa Sadie back, so that's good, I guess. Oh, it's not Grandma. It's cut off on my thing. It's not Grandma. It's Grandmaster Flash. No, it's Grandmaster Melly Mel. I didn't know there was more than one Grandmaster out there. We drew with Twa's B team. The hits just keep on coming. Our team dynamics are... It says they're getting better, but that is worse. Club atmosphere is way down. Skenderovich now wants to start more games. Who disagrees with him? Charles Morin. Of course, Charles Morin. That would actually make sense. So Morin is... disagrees about Skenderovich starting because Morin wants to be playing those matches. Six matches remaining in the season. I can't do them all tonight. There's just too much time in between. So I think that we're going to make this next match our last one. We'll pick up next time, finish off the season, and do our job hunt. Because I have a feeling right now that we are not going to be tendered a new contract here. Or if we are, it's going to be at the very end of the year. Or even worse, they probably won't tender us a contract, but expect us to stay along on a non-contract basis. Which is not happening. You missed a downturn in form, David. No, at this point, I don't want to stay. I'd like to be asked, though, you know? I would like to have the opportunity to tell them what they can go do with themselves. Well, you should have accepted that loan deal, dude. Yes. And I would like the opportunity to do so. Let's move this song up. We'll get like a whole little like 80s dance mix going on here. I mean, am I wrong to want the opportunity to tell them to go fuck themselves? I mean, I would do it in the nicest way possible. I would just respond by not responding and going on job interviews. What's a waste of effort? Telling them where they can go? On the road at Victoria Rossport, currently sitting in 5th. Top talents, a Portuguese goalkeeper named Adriano Piedade. 6 reflexes, 6 one-on-ones, 9 positioning, 7 agility. $16 old. Could improve a lot, they say. I don't even care. Doesn't matter. We lost a game to a team that we had no business losing to. We drew in a frickin' friendly. Two bids on the 37-year-old. Well, he's still messy. 37 or not, he is still messy. Come from behind to win. Musa Sadi, Maurice DeVille with goals. Meanwhile, Haris Amatovic, broken ankle, out 5 to 6 months. That is going to hinder his development, I feel. You know he's going to go to Man U, right? Mark Vody was expected to lose his job today and had already said his goodbyes to players and staff at Cooley Stadium. We should spend a little more time on the social media screen. We could probably learn some things. Malaga in control as Real Madrid B have been brushed aside. Malaga in the second tier, so they got promoted. Sitting 7th, predicted to come in 16th. They're doing pretty well. Maybe we can get the job at Malaga. Out of curiosity, this is an out of curiosity thing. I wonder what Teo is up to. He is at Burgos in Spain, in the 2nd division. So he managed to land at a very similar side. Only 1 goal in 28 appearances, though. They've not utilized him quite the same way that we did. City is currently, this is bullshit. City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Aston Villa currently sitting 4th. Spurs in 5th. Man U in 8th. Everton 13th. Still in the Premier League. There very well may be. I could do Burgos. Oh, that's Spanish U19s. 31 clubs. 3 in Spain. There's Bergan in Kuwait. Nothing in Portugal, though. Sorry, that probably looked really weird. I'm like bopping my head and the screen freezes. Let's dance. Let's dance. See if maybe I can. Which do I think Mustashi is deserving of a call? All right, well, let's kick his ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss his ass. Konstantin Karakostas. Don't love the one. The agility sucks too. He is Luxembourgy. Sure, sign those guys. The hell do I care? I don't like feeling this way though, you know? I don't like feeling like I'm playing out the string. I want to be in love with the club I'm at. And it was so fun when we started, like being in Europe, having more success than I think they ever imagined we would. And then to get this level of disrespect from the chairman who says he loves the club, that is what is most disappointing. Being held back by our employer just frickin' sucks. Best case scenario, they actually agree to a coaching course before we jump ship. Well, at least we have the palate cleanser that is Rodange coming up. But to have any shot at winning the league right now, I think we need to run the table these final 6 matches. And I think Premier League sides have no business being in the Europa Conference League. Why is Ferrara on the right side? Why are they recommending Ferrara on the right side? Oh, you know what, Martin Forkel? You can go Forkel yourself. Lack of directness? I mean, okay. I feel like we go for the home run a lot more often than you would think with the short passing set on. What do they want? They think we should just be lumping it over the top all the time? We've generally had success with the system we've been playing. Who is Wildgen? We have a guy on international duty I've never heard of before. Must be one of the kids. Probably should pay closer attention to my youth teams, but we're not getting attached, so what does it matter? And most of them are trash anyway. Oh, wait, you want me to just get to the end? Just be done with it? Nope, no. Don't want to start that. I just realized we had Vigili in goal. Not that Vigili's been bad, but Satan has just been better. I mean, that would definitely be playing out the string. Hey, look, it's raining. We are on the road. That's my one fear with this one. Skin the road chop. Zinga. 3 men on him, but he gets it clear to Martins. Up ahead, he makes his way through. Polayungo squares it, and Jamie Pye with the goal, beating Sissoko to the ball. And it's Russport 0, Swift Esperange 1. I didn't even... I wasn't... I guess I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't even realize Pye was in. Dudelange hanging in there, though. Oh, good aggressive tackling by Mbemba. See? Hey, nice direct pass from Mustashi. Zinga, Skandarovic. Afonso, you can't move the ball forward with your back to the goal, son. Martins feeds it through. He's got old McDonald who hits the side netting. Oh, it's a corner kick. Punched away. Pye with it. He drills it. Let's go mixed. So we'll go to Mbemba every once in a while. Ooh, did you see the curl on that shot? Come on, Mustashi. Oh, man. Come on. I guess I overthought the header thing. Zinga leading the charge. Oh my god, dispossessed. Look at this counterattack. What the hell was he doing, man? Wow, that was sick. Two 0 at the break. That was just a wow. Old McDonald had a farm. Dudeledge is up 3-0 or 3-1. Zinga, there it is. There it is. Oh. Hello? Oh. First goal of the season. We just got scored on by a U21 player. Good thought from Mbemba. Ayongo, nice tackle, just kidding. Diogo to Mpai. Alfonso quickly ahead. Old McDonald out wide. Ayongo. Back to Old McDonald. Zinga was way offside. That's unacceptable. Yeah, I just replaced the player because he was offside. Oh, my dear sweet lord. That was a good ball. Nice back checking from Yongo. Pai rubbed out, but there's Mustashi. Taking out penalty. Good hustle by Mustashi. DeVille converts from the spot. That's that. We needed that. We needed that. Dudelange hanging tough. We have expanded our goal difference to 7. Ayongo is dead on his feet. Skinnerovich on a yellow will make way for Mustier. Mustier into the box. DeVille still with it. Afonso with a blast. Ivan Cruz gets his hand on it. That should have gone in. That was a very well hit ball. I think we gotta go back near post. Although here, look, back post, perfect. Giannis and Bemba. Like these free kicks from the side, back post is the way to go. Corners, though, no. Fonzo up. Oh, DeVille. Nice. Oh, McDonald, Couturier, Mustier, DeVille, Couturier. Laziness. Laziness. That wasn't lazy. Diogo, just take it yourself. Couturier. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Couturier is playing in a position he plays, but one he does not play often for us. I think DeVille was offside. Except, he wasn't. 5-1, Swift Esperange. So, we get embarrassed by a relegation team. Oh, no, he was played on by that by the right center half. And then the team, like, knocking on the door of Europe, we just blow them away. Goal from Pai, EIEIO, a pair for DeVille, and one by Bemba. No, I'm not going to give him the silent treatment. Why did I think I was going to give him the silent treatment? All right, folks. That's going to do it for tonight. So we'll finish out the season next time, whether it's tomorrow or Wednesday. Undecided. If I do Wednesday, maybe we'll get a little earlier. I don't know. Again, undecided. But we're going to wrap up the final 5 matches of the season, hopefully with a league victory. Although still very, very, very tight up top. Let's right on over to Zimsmulla. Doing a long stream. Got a subathon going on, but friend of RDF Tactics is a friend of mine. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits and the subs and all of that good stuff. Have yourselves a wonderful time. If I do not speak to you before then, have yourselves a merry little Christmas. I will talk to you before the New Year, so I'm not going to wish you a Happy New Year just yet. Thank you all very much for being here, and I will chat with you later. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Didn't have the thing ready. Good night.